Welcome to their Team Solemn Circus live duel. Today on the right side, we have Exosisters, as well as on the left side here, we have Danger Dark World. Shuffling up, it looks like 5 high roll here. Before getting into it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, let's dive in. Danger Dark World's a fun deck of mine. I like playing it. I'm definitely not the best at it. It's just like one of my fun decks. We have 2 to 3 locals a week, and on Wednesday, the shorter one, I play with a funner deck, or a deck I'm trying to learn, so that's why you guys will see me playing all different sorts of decks here. A lot of people are also doing that. It's like our short locals. We only have 3 rounds, so compared to our 5 or 6 round on Saturday, and then whatever we have on Wednesday sometimes, or Thursday, I meant to say. Here we see that Exosister is going to choose who's going to go first, and I assume they're going to go first themselves. And they're just going to pass there. That's kind of unusual, where they're laughing. He shows up the camera. He has a Call by the Grave, and he's not setting it. He has 2 spells, which are TTTs, and yeah. So I guess we're going to go first with an extra card in hand. We're going to activate Allure of Darkness, then we're going to banish the Cerule here. We're going to activate Dark World Archives. They're going to activate the Bigfoot here. I like how the Bigfoot card, or the danger cards, like also allow your opponent counter to play. So here we're going to discard the Grapha, then Grapha effect's going to mandatory activate, as well as the, well, we're going to draw one off Bigfoot automatically. Then we're going to activate the Grapha to automatically, must trigger even if there's no cards on the opponent's side of the field. Which is kind of good he didn't set that Call by the Grave, I guess, because he would have had it activated on the Grapha, but we're normal summon the Cerule, which is why we discard the second one. We're going to activate the effect, discarding the Rainbow Overworld by the Dark World Archives. Then we're going to discard another card, which looks like a beige. Then we're going to see the Overlord Rainbows, search for a card, which I think was Silva there. Then we're going to get to draw one. Then we're going to see a special note of that beige. We're going to activate the effect, return to summon out the Overlord. We're going to activate the Dark World Gates. That's a crazy card. Also, not once per turn, fun fact. We're going to bounce back to summon. We're going to activate a Jackalope. Is this not enough for game right here? Why are we doing some more stuff? Then he's going to hit the Silva. We're going to special with the Jackalope, and being able to draw. And yeah, this is enough for game right here. And so here you're just under battle phase, just attack for game there. They're returning it as well. It's like, why didn't they set some cards? I mean, I would have set Dark Ruler no more, Call by the Grave. Maybe set the Stella. I mean, he doesn't really know what we're playing, so I guess it kind of makes sense. You don't want to, I guess you'd still want to set. I feel like, Stella doesn't do anything in Graveyard, so. But having 2 TTTs is really, really rough. I don't think returning would have done anything there either. But I potentially would have played more careful if we would have had them all set, perhaps. Very, very unfortunate, especially when you're going when you win the die roll and you choose who's going to go first and you lose that one. It makes it not stressful but harder, because then you have 2 and 3 you have to do, as well as your opponent's going to choose at least one of them, compared to if you win the die roll going first. Really it's whoever wins the first one's just in a better position, but we're going to see that Exos is going to choose to go first once again. Surprised that they're going first deck. Here the normal summon, the purple one. Special summon out the Elise, and they're able to draw 1 card. They're going to hard overlay there. For I think that's Caspatel, the spear one. Going to search for the Martha. Activate Martha effect, push someone out and Elise from the deck. Martha's an insane card, but he did go through 2 Elises so far, which is very, very good. Then he's going to overlay once again for McAllis, the sword one. Activate the effect, searching for the trap card this time, which is going to be, it looks like that's Returnia. And then you're going to make the big one, the rank 8. Imagine if it kept its XYZ materials. That'd also be insane. Then we're going to see a set 4 with one last card in hand, and yeah, that's a lot, especially for a hand of all monsters. It's going to start by standby phasing, activating the anti-spell. We're going to start off by activating our Bigfoot. It's going to hit the 6, and that's going to be hitting the brow. Then Bigfoot's going to push myself out and draw a card. Brow also is going to be letting us draw 1 card. We're going to activate a Chupacabra. Hitting the Dark Ruler no more, so we're going to summon out this Chupacabra and then draw another one. And then here we're going to activate another danger effect. Oh my. Hitting the Rainbow here. Rainbow's going to be active with the effect. I don't think we can actually draw off that second Bigfoot there. No, it's only the graveyard effect. So you can draw as many times as you like, I think. Yeah, that's correct. You can draw as many times as you want. You can only destroy once per turn. You can activate the effect, destroying the Bigfoot. Which makes sense. You don't want to have level 8s. Here we're going to activate the effect of the Zadalist Calamander, sending the Graph to graveyard to summon itself out. Graph effects can activate. He's going to call with the Grave It. Opens Call with the Grave 2 games in a row. That's cracked. I mean, this time he definitely played it correctly. And I do think we have a Gates in our hand there, but due to the anti-spell, we're not going to be able to activate it. So here we're looking at our options. We have 2 monsters in our hand and then a spell card. If we go into Unicorn, and then we send to shuffle back that anti-spell, we can activate Gates, and we'll have 1 card left in hand. We're gonna set. That's really, really weird. Going for the Dugaris here, there's no reason really to set that card. You want to keep as many cards in hand as possible. Then we're going to attempt to activate the effect. It does not. It does attach for cost. And he's just going to McAllis or banish. Here we're going to normal summon the snow. Bounce it back for the rainbow. Going for Harbinger here. Then it's going to activate the Returnia. And then here we realize that Hope Harbinger is only spell cards, not trap cards. And so it's going to banish 2 cards, unfortunately for us. And we're just going to scoop it up there. Definitely, why did we set Gates? I don't really know. I think maybe Unicorn was a play there. Spinning back and then being able to activate the effect of the Gates, discarding the Snow or the last card in hand. Being able to search for like uh, the Ascension there would have been pretty good. I don't know. There's just some other lines to play there. What I would have to consider taking if I would have taken another look at it, but it is what it is. But I think I'm taking out the card of demise, not card of demise, the card destruction in the deck. I know it seems kind of crazy, and like that card just on paper is extremely busted. I just find like a lot of the time it's just not that good right now, especially with tier at our locals. There's a few tier players. Sometimes there's none. Other times there's like I think we have like 9 to 12 tier decks floating around. Especially when we count like I have a tier deck. I don't really count myself, as well as one of my buddies. Well, two of my buddies have it, but they just don't play it. Seems kind of crazy, but we play it for regionals and stuff like that, or I guess they do. I don't. I might get into tier, but we shall see. Here we're going to choose who's going to go first. It's going to be ourselves, and we're going to activate a Nessie right off the bat. He's going to chain the D shifter. That's absolutely brutal. He's going to hit the Grapha. That's extremely bad for us. We're going to summon a Nessie and draw one card. And I don't think we have very much here. We cannot afford to banish all our stuff. Can we get away to... We're just going to set one pass. Oh my gosh. Say, can we get away to Appaloosa? But here's going to activate the Pax. Searching for the Martha. Martha, if I going to push someone herself out. And special summon an Elise from deck. Then going to overlay, going for most likely the Cassatel once again. Going for the Macallis here. Activating the effect, searching for the trap card. I mean, I guess he already had Martha, so he doesn't really need to search for a monster. We do see a Lightning Storm in hand as well. Well, you're not using that for sure. Searching for the Returnia once again. I'm going to set 3 cards here. And then he's going to activate the effect, banishing the Nessie, and attack into the face down Snow, setting a card, 4th card, and passing turn. Here we're going to activate the, is it Dark World Puppetry? That's that, okay, that's each archives there. We're going to normal summon the Brow, activate the effect of archive, sending the Rainbow effects going to activate as well as the archives, setting a Snow once again. He's going to chain Call of the Grave onto the Rainbow. Then here we're going to draw 2 cards and activate Snow effect to search. Call of the Grave 3 games in a row. That's cracked. You know, it's at 1, Dan. I can't see your deck list, but it's at 1. Here we're going to search for Genta, which is just the gates. They're going to activate the Genta effect. Searching for the gates of Dark World. Chair looks like we're trying to get a body on the field, maybe for, I mean, Brown is level 3. If it was level 4, sheesh. Is that another Brow in hand? Oh my god. We're going to make Salamander here. Interesting. Sending it to summon itself out. Then we're going to activate the effect, drawing 1 card. Hoping it's going to be a good one. Activating the effect of the gates to banish. Then send. We hit a Grapha. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. And we're in Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2, the Genta, because Grapha is mandatory. We have 3 cards we can hit here. It's going to be the middle one. It's going to be the Lightning Storm. Unfortunately, we did get baited. We're going to see the Genta being special summoned. Here we're going to go for the Dugaris. We're going to activate the effect, detaching to draw 2, and it does resolve this time. We're activating the Twin Twisters, sending the Bigfoot, getting rid of both of them once again. I don't think Bigfoot just, yeah, it does trigger here, I think. Yes, if this card is discarded from your hand. Or this card is discarded. He's going to chain the Returnia there. You definitely hit the Grapha. He's going to be down to 1 card, though. That's crazy. He's going to also chain the pack there, unfortunately. Going for that Martha, I believe. Having the... Yeah, he's going to hit the Grapha there. Makes sense to me. Then we're going to see the Bigfoot destroy the Michaelis. Scenario has 2 cards in hand, and one of them is the Martha. We do not have a draw phase next turn. And we do not have any more of our... maybe it would be better to summon out that Grapha first before we activate the effects there. We're going to enter battle phase attacking with the Brow as well as the Dugaris. Not very good. We only have 1 card left in hand as well, which is a Jackalope. We're going to activate the Jackalope. He's going to hit the Jackalope, obviously. No need to roll the dice. Summon out the Danger Bird here, and we could go for a Link 2, but I don't really know what else we'd go for. We don't have very much. We could have activated the... I guess we couldn't have activated the Catalyst because we had used it this turn already. You can use one of these effects once per turn. You cannot use both of them. He's going to be drawing for turn, and he has a Martha in hand, so I think that, he has pretty much full combo there. And we don't have any really links to go for. There's no point going for the IP. So he's going to pass turn there, thinking, oh no, what have we done? We don't have a standby phase. This is our board. This is all we're getting. If we can just destroy our gates, we're pretty much done here. Because even if we go battle phase, we add back the Salamander, and we will have a gates effect to draw, and we can banish the Genta. But other than that, it's going to activate, oh my gosh, Lightning Storm. He's reading these spells and traps, making sure. I definitely think you choose spells and traps here. Getting rid of the gates and the archetypes is huge, which is the correct play. Can activate the Martha effect, summoning it out, as well as an Elise. Is that the 3rd Elise? That's definitely the 2nd one. I'm not sure if it's the 3rd, but... Going through Michaelis. Michaelis effect's going to activate once again, searching for the trap card. Is there any card effects that can activate here? The only card effect that can activate this whole entire turn is going to be the Salamander. Other than that, we have no cards and no top deck. So, going to search for the pack there. Or maybe he's chaining pack. Nope, he's searching for the pack, activating pack, banishing the Salamander with the Martha. Effect is going to be able to summon. What is Martha going to summon? Going for the Spear. Activating the effect. Once again, searching for a monster this time. And have not normal summon. I believe that's Sophia, but I'm not sure. It's a purple one. Normal summoning it. And I believe he's just doing this so that he has enough damage to destroy all our monsters. Oh yeah, he can just overlay twice and go for the one that can attack twice too. That makes sense. I mean, I don't think we have it for sure. There's nothing here. He's pretty much got it with 2 cards left. He has his banishing, banishing, banishing. Going for the big girl who can attack twice. In her battle phase and attack over the 2. You're going to calculate how much life points we've taken. Here we're just reading the archives effect, seeing if we have anything. We do not. And yeah, I don't think that, he just has enough here. There's nothing we got. We have literally nothing. No top deck. We have a Thunderbird. We got this. Just lying. We got this. If you guys smash that thumbs up button, we'll just magically have a hand here. We're going to go standby phase, pass, main phase, end phase. We got nothing anyways. Shake hands. Look at our top deck, which was going to be a Bigfoot. Was not going to do anything for us anyways. Well played by Exosister there. Who has enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and well, see you next time.